Minecraft is one of those games that never really gets old. Even after all these years, millions of players still start new worlds every single day. But if you've played Minecraft long enough, you've probably had this feeling before. You create a new world, you punch a tree, you explore for a while, you find another village, another mountain, another cave, and eventually, everything starts to feel familiar, not because Minecraft is boring, but because you've already seen almost everything it has to offer. So I started wondering, what if Minecraft could feel like that very first adventure again? Not by changing the gameplay, not by adding hundreds of new items, but by making the world itself feel truly worth exploring. Today I'm going to transform this completely ordinary Minecraft world into something that honestly feels like a next-generation survival game. Everything you'll see is completely free, and by the end of this video, you might never want to play vanilla Minecraft the same way again. The first thing I wanted to change wasn't the graphics, it was the world itself. Minecraft tells us that the world is practically endless, but after enough hours, it doesn't really feel that way. Most mountains have similar shapes, forests blend together, rivers look almost identical, and after exploring for thousands of blocks, surprises become increasingly rare. The world is technically infinite, but exploration slowly becomes predictable, so I needed something that could completely reinvent world generation without making Minecraft stop feeling like Minecraft. That's exactly what Teralith does. The difference is immediately obvious. Instead of seeing another ordinary hill, you're greeted by enormous cliffs stretching across the horizon, ancient-looking valleys, towering rock formations, dense forests, massive cave entrances. Every direction suddenly feels like somewhere worth exploring. The best part is that Teralith doesn't introduce strange fantasy blocks or completely replace vanilla. It simply uses Minecraft's existing blocks in much smarter ways. The result feels surprisingly natural, like this is how Minecraft was always supposed to generate worlds. For the first time in years, I genuinely wanted to keep walking just to see what appeared over the next hill. After spending some time exploring, I realized something. The biomes looked incredible, but I still wanted the terrain itself to feel even more dramatic. That's where Terratonic comes in. Instead of making everything unrealistic, Terratonic focuses on scale. Mountains become enormous, valleys grow deeper, cliffs feel almost intimidating. Flying through these landscapes feels less like Minecraft and more like discovering an untouched wilderness. Every location suddenly becomes memorable. Instead of saying, "Oh, that's another mountain," you start saying, "I want to build my base right there." The world finally feels large enough to match Minecraft's endless sense of possibility. But there was one problem. The more beautiful the world became, the more frustrating exploration started to feel. Because every few seconds, new chunks had to generate, and if you've ever flown across a heavily modded world, you already know exactly what happens. Tiny freezes, frame drops, waiting for terrain to catch up. Nothing destroys immersion faster, so instead of trying to ignore the problem, I decided to solve it. Chunky lets Minecraft generate the world before you ever start exploring. That means when you're actually playing, everything is already there. No waiting, no constant terrain generation, just smooth exploration. It's one of those tools you barely notice while using, until you go back to playing without it, then you immediately miss it. At this point, exploration finally felt smooth, but something still bothered me. This is a part of next chapter. Minecraft has always claimed to be an open world, yet most of the world is hidden from you. Fog. No matter how incredible your mountains are, if you can't actually see them, they lose most of their impact. That was the biggest limitation of all. Render distance. Then I installed Voxy. Reveal. And honestly, this completely changed how I experienced Minecraft. Instead of seeing a wall of fog, the world stretches far into the distance. Mountain ranges remain visible for kilometers. Entire forests stay on the horizon. Massive valleys finally feel massive. The scale you've spent so much time creating actually becomes visible. You stop navigating from hill to hill. You start navigating using entire mountain ranges. Exploration feels completely different. And surprisingly, performance stays remarkably good. It almost feels like Minecraft has finally removed the blindfold it was wearing for over a decade. At this point, the world looked incredible, but it still didn't feel alive. Lighting is something most people don't notice until it's changed. The same landscape, the same mountain, the same tree can look completely different depending on how light interacts with it. That's why shaders make such a huge difference, not because they simply add reflections, but because they completely transform the atmosphere. Since everyone has different hardware, I tested several shaders across different performance levels. If you're using an older PC, a lightweight shader can still give you softer lighting, better shadows, and beautiful sunsets, without sacrificing smooth gameplay. For mid-range systems, you can start enjoying realistic clouds, dynamic skies, water reflections, and much richer colors. Move up to more powerful hardware, and Minecraft becomes almost cinematic. Volumetric lighting filters through forests. Storms suddenly feel dramatic. Caves become genuinely atmospheric. Sunrises paint the landscape with warm colors, and every evening feels like a completely different experience. Personally, I always choose the shader that balances beauty with performance, because a stable experience is just as important as stunning visuals. The goal isn't making Minecraft impossible to run, it's making Minecraft impossible to stop looking at. Thanks so much for watching. If this video helped you transform your Minecraft world, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It really helps support the channel and motivates me to keep making bigger and better Minecraft content for you. I truly appreciate every single one of you. Until next time, happy crafting, and I'll see you in the next adventure.